Hey guys, this is Don Hand. I just wanted to take a moment here and take a time out to bring to you a product/company review of an item that I recently purchased in the pursuit of my making a recent change with my physical appearance. A couple months back, I decided to shave my head and just sort of keeping it shaven on a daily or every other day basis. And in the process of doing that, had to really research some different approaches, techniques, ways to do that, whether that would be, cartridge razor or safety razor or electric razor or a shaver, foil shaver, or whatever. And so in the process of doing that, I was doing a lot of research. And of course, as you know, in the electric shaver market, there's a couple of companies that's really sort of dominated the market through the years. Your Norelcos, your Philips, your Remingtons, and different ones. And I can go on and on, but I won't do that because that's not really the point of the video today. I wanted to share with you that I recently, in the process of doing all that research, I came across this company called Skullshaver, Skullshaver.com. And they have several different electric razors that they have, a silver, a gold, and a platinum. They have some other products there as well. But I decided, after doing a lot of research and reading and reviewing and watching YouTube videos and all of these kinds of things, I decided to pick up this Pitbull Gold 5-blade razor from Skullshaver. And, with the full intention and hope that it would really be the right fit for me. Now, I really don't know yet if this is really the right fit for me because I haven't been able to use it yet. The amount of time needed and or recommended and suggested by the company and others in the market to make sure that this will definitely be a good, suitable fit for me for my head shaving needs. So let me just tell you really quick, let me just give you the real purpose of this video. If when you make a purchase, the product itself is obviously, it's definitely in the crosshairs. I mean, that's really the focal point of what we're looking at. We want a good product. But right in line with that, we really want to make sure that the company, the product we're purchasing, the company who manufactures or produces that product, also brings to the table some very, very excellent, impeccable customer service. Now, for me, that's huge. I'm not really so interested just in the good product that you say you're selling me, but I want to know that should I have a problem with the product that you're selling me and that I'm investing my money in, is that you're going to be able to take care of me, that you're going to offer good customer service, you're going to offer good customer support, you're going to offer me a resolution that's both fair and reasonable. And that to me is really huge. I made the decision back on Father's Day. They were having some Father's Day special, and so I picked up one of these and an extra blade, and I paid for it on June 17th and received it later on in that week. And after just having it a short period of time, maybe like 4 or 5 days, I believe it was, this razor failed. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So it has an indicator here on the top that can show you whether or not how much battery life it has, which is pretty cool. It keeps you informed how much battery life you have left. So if you need to charge it up, you can charge it up so you don't get midway into your shave and then it fail or run down or power out, and then you have to restart or maybe get something else to finish the job. And so, I mean, I like that feature. I like that aspect of this razor. However, I got up one day and I went in to shave my head, and this razor had, according to the display, it had like right at 30%, 28, 29, 30% of battery left, which I should have provided me ample time to shave my head. Plenty of power. And about 15, 20 seconds into the shave, this whole thing just shuts off. It dies. Now I'm going to fast forward to give you a very, very long story short. The bottom line was, I went and plugged it in, and it took 2 to 3 hours to charge it back up. But I decided to call the company. And guys, here's the purpose of the video, and here's where things start getting really interesting. I called the company to share with them the experience that I had, and I wanted them to know that I had 29, 30% left on it, and the thing just cut off 15, 20 seconds later. I wasn't sure if the blades were bad or if the unit was bad, and so I called the company up, And the guy was really nice initially. He was really nice. He's like, hey, it's obvious something's wrong. So why don't you just send everything that you purchased back to us, put it in the box, except for the extra blade you purchased. Keep it to the side. Put everything else in the box. I'm going to send you a label, return label, postage paid return label, and put it on the box, send it back to us. When we get it, we'll exchange it. We'll send you out a brand new one, and hopefully that'll take care of the problem. Well, all of that was great. I love that. I mean, man, that's, whew. I mean, I'm excited. Hey, that's good. I'm not really sure how good the product is, but the service so far seems to be okay. Of course, I'm only 4 to 5 days into using this product, about, say, 12 days into my 30 days of the 30-day return refund policy that they give you when you make a purchase of one of these. And so, long story short, again, I'm trying to hurry here because I don't want to be lengthy and take up a lot of your time, but I do want to share this with you because I think it's important. That's why the video's here. If it wasn't important, I wouldn't be taking a time out to bring this to you and hand deliver this helpful information. And so, it took Skullshaver approximately 10 days total, shipping, processing, getting it back to me. And so when I received it, I had the thought that, wait a minute, they have a 30-day return policy. It's taken them about 10 days to get me the shaver back, the razor back. Wonder if they're going to extend my initial 30-day return policy window, time frame, if they're going to extend that out, the time that I haven't had it, the time it's been shipped and processed and getting back to me. And so I called the company up and I talked with the people there. Both I actually spoke with them by email and then also by phone. When I sent the email and I didn't get the response that I felt like I should have gotten, I got on the phone. And here's where it gets really interesting. Again, I don't know how good this product is as of yet because they recommend using it for 2 weeks solid, 2 weeks straight, 14 days straight to make sure whether or not this product's a good fit for you, because you need to give your scalp, your skin, your head time to adjust to the friction, the heat, the closeness of the shave, the blades moving, the pivoting, so many different things that we could talk about. But they want you to take 14 days to make sure it's going to be a good fit, it's going to be a good product, it's going to meet your needs, and you're going to be happy with it. So they want you to take that time. However, by the time I got the replacement back, I don't have 14 days. I don't have 14 days. And so I can't really use it the full 14 days before my 30-day return refund window lapse, and then I'm sort of stuck. So I don't know if it's really good or not. And so I called them up, and I'm talking with the guy there who claims to be the customer service manager. And I believe in being specific. I've worked diligently to try and get this matter resolved on the phone in a very respectful, mindful, responsible, and mature kind of manner and professional manner, business-wise. And obviously have come to an impasse. It's absolutely ludicrous. It's appalling to me. Sometimes when you deal with companies who may think they have got a good product, but yet their customer service is so lacking. It is so deficient. It is so defective. It is so it needs help. It needs life support big time. And so I'm talking to the young man whose name is Jason. He says that he's the customer service manager. He is the customer service. He's the person next to the CEO, the only person that you'll talk to. You won't be able to talk to the CEO. You won't be able to talk to anybody above Jason because Jason is the next person to the CEO. And I've spoken with several people from Skullshaver throughout the time since I made the decision to make the purchase. And I've talked about things. I've called in about closeness of shave, cleaning it, wet shave versus a dry shave, just inquiring just to gain greater understanding, clarification, information about this electric razor, and just making sure that I'm using it properly, caring for it properly, and those kinds of things. But this guy Jason tells me today that when I asked the question, well, will you guys be extending my 30-day return refund window so I'll have ample time to make sure this is a right fit, I couldn't believe what his response was. His response was, and I quote, our policy, folks, now listen to this, our policy says that you have 30 days from the date of purchase, the time you swipe your card online, the time you put the information in, and you say, I'm committing to purchasing this product. 30 days from then, it may take a week to get to you, but you've only got whatever's left to use this product, though they want you to use it for 2 weeks solid to make sure that it's the right fit. Should you have an issue with it in that 30 days and it's defective, it's deemed needs to be replaced or exchanged, all that time in shipping it to them, processing it, getting it in the warehouse, doing what they do, putting it back in box, and it can make it, all of that time is being, no pun intended, is being shaved off of your 30-day return refund window. I get that. I tried to explain to Jason that that's a bit bothersome to me. And why wouldn't you extend a customer's window of time on their 30-day window for the return refund to give them ample time to make sure that this is a right fit? I mean, if you're really confident, folks, listen, if a company is confident in their product, let's start there. If they're confident in their product and that their product will perform and it will do exactly what it needs to do, and it's going to produce, it's going to provide, it's going to perform at the level that they know it can do for the customer, why wouldn't you do that? Number one. Number two, why wouldn't you want to provide confidence and assurance to that customer that they're going to be taken care of as an investor of this product, purchasing this product? Now get this, guys. It's not just the 30-day return refund window that we're really talking about. That's not really the bigger picture here. You see, what Jason doesn't understand, and I really hope Neil, the CEO, will watch this video, and hopefully he'll understand that this has nothing to do with a personality clash. It has nothing to do with somebody's, wanting to have a tug of war with somebody at customer service, and they're going to call in and talk to all these different people. This is what Jason said. You're calling around, you're talking to all the different people. You're talking to everybody in this office, because you don't hear what you want to hear, and you don't get what you want to get, so you want to talk to the CEO now. Guys, listen, obviously Jason doesn't know me, and he doesn't know who I am or what I do and what I've done and how I do what I do. It has nothing to do with it. All I'm looking for is a fair and reasonable resolution to make sure that I have ample time to make sure that this product's going to be good for me. Guys, listen, I think the thing that Jason really has confused, and this is Skullshaver's policy, so he's quoting Skullshaver, so he's got to understand, and we've got to understand that when we work for a company and we quote things like this, we're speaking on behalf of the CEO. We're saying that the CEO would not render any other decision than the one that I'm rendering as a customer service manager or a leader in the company, representing that individual or that management team. So, all I'm trying to find out is how I can get a fair, reasonable resolution to getting the amount of time needed that I've lost, that I haven't been able to use this product to make sure that it's going to work for me. Jason just kept on and on and on and just continued to tell me that you're not going to talk to anybody else. I'm it. If you want to talk to anybody, you have to talk to me. You can't talk to anybody else. So what I found very aggravating, which has sort of led me to the point of producing this video, is because I want to help inform the people, the public out here. If you're looking to purchase an electric shaver, namely the Skullshaver, the Pitbull, whether you go with the silver, the gold, or the platinum, platinum's more expensive. It's got a couple other features supposedly, and you get a case and you get a rent station and all this stuff, and it's over $200. I mean, I don't know. But bottom line, it doesn't matter which one you purchase. The bottom line is that I want to make sure you understand that if you're looking to purchase one of these Pitbull shavers from Skullshaver, that you understand how their 30-day return refund policy works. The level of support and service that I've received personally has been horrible. It's been deplorable, despicable. I don't know what to say. And Jason is more interested in enforcing a policy, and I'm convinced that's what he thinks his job is to enforce the policies of Skullshaver. Well, guys, listen, that's not the job of a customer service manager or somebody in leadership with a company. Your job is not to, quote, just be a policy enforcer, but it's to be a people connector. We want to make sure that the people that we're serving, the people we're selling our products to, that they're confident, they're convinced, they are persuaded that this company is going to treat them right. Watch, not just for the first 30 days they have our product, but for the continuing time of the warranty that we're giving them with their product, the 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, whatever it is, that they're going to get excellent, par excellence, the best stealth mode customer service. Now, I don't know how good this product is, quite frankly, it's because I haven't been able to use it enough to even figure that out. I haven't had enough time. But he's told me, and I get this, guys, if I want the ample amount of time, if I want the full 30 days, now, guys, they just sent this unit back to me. This is the replacement, the new one they just sent to me. And I guess what he's telling me is if I want the full 30-day return refund window, I have to return this one. They'll send me a postage page label to return the one they just sent me. I have to send this one back and go and repurchase it on their website. Does that make sense? That doesn't make business sense. That doesn't make logical sense. I don't know what kind of sense that makes, except for a lot of wasted sense. That doesn't add up. It doesn't compute. Now, here's the clincher. Here's the big part of it. If I purchase this on sale, back on June 17th for the Father's Day sale, and I return this because I want what I originally paid for, what I should be entitled to as a customer that purchased a company's product, if I want the full 30-day warranty or window for the return refund policy, if I want that full, if it's gone off sale, I have to purchase it at the full price that's listed on their website. Now, you tell me, is that going to leave a good taste in your mouth, or is that going to leave a bad taste in your mouth? You can already tell what kind of effect this has had on me. As one who has spent a lot of time in organizational leadership, dealing with people and making sure that companies and people and individuals and teams understand the value of people, how much value we bring to each other. You have value. I have value. Everyone has value. And as a company selling a product to a customer, you want to make sure that that customer understands that this is a great product. They can be confident in that in their purchase. They can be confident in their purchase that they're going to get absolute bulletproof customer service. Jason doesn't understand that. I'm not sure what Neil thinks. I'm not sure if he's even privy to what's going on with this company. But what I can tell you is this, and I'm going to close with this. There are all different kinds of different razors, shavers, techniques, from safety razors, cartridge razors, straight razors, electric razors, different companies that make these. Foil shavers, by the way, this is an amazing product, half the money of a Pitbull Gold, and you can take it with you. It's rechargeable. You can take it with you on the road. You can mobile shave. Amazing. Close shave. Great. But my point is, there are so many companies out there, so many products to choose from. Why wouldn't you want to make sure, if you're a fairly new company, I'm not sure how old this company is, I'm really surprised it's been in business as long as it has been, and that this issue, according to Jason, has never come to the table before now. Now, that doesn't really impress me, because what I know about people in general who, when dealing with conflict with a product or a purchase they've made, if they get this same kind of experience that I've had today with Jason on the phone, listen, a lot of people are just going to basically say, give me my money back, give me my refund, and they're going to move along. They're not going to purchase your product, and the PR and the marketing you're going to get from them is going to be heinous. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be gold. It's not going to be platinum. It's not going to be good for you on any term. So, again, the objective that I had today in bringing this to you is just to make sure you understand that if you're looking to purchase a Skullshaver product from Skullshaver.com, just know up front that if you have any issues within the first 30 days, a 30-day return refund policy, if you have any issues with it, and you have to send it back to be replaced or exchanged, you're going to lose all of that time, and they're not going to afford you any more time. They're not going to extend, they're not going to add it on to your initial 30-day return refund policy that you had from the time you made that purchase. They are not going to help you with that. So think about that. What I think about is if they're not going to help me with that, how am I going to be treated? What kind of response am I going to receive? What kind of resolution am I going to receive 6 months from now when this fails? What am I going to receive 12 months from now if I have an issue with their product? You understand what I'm saying? So again, it's a bigger picture here. It's not just the first 30 days. Jason doesn't understand that. So what I'm trying to say to you guys who are watching this video is take this into consideration. Do your due diligence. I'm here to tell you. I'm not here to tell you this is a poor product. I don't know, because my viewpoint has been flawed by a very negative experience I've had with their customer service. So I hope this has helped you today. If you're, again, if you're going to be buying one of these, know the 30-day return policy is a bit flawed. It needs to be revised. It needs to be tweaked. Not because I said so. It's not my opinion. Come on, it's common market practice out here. Guys, we know companies look at these things and they make these decisions and they make these provisions for the customer to make sure that they have all of the time they need to really feel good about the purchase they've made. I hope this has helped you today. Again, this is Don Hand bringing you this hand-delivered review, this company review, this product review. And whatever you do, make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. See you.